I manage Bounce's YouTube channel, basically, yeah. And he is booming off on YouTube right now. And if there's one thing you can take from it, is he is a definition of consistency. At the start of 2025, he made the commitment that he was going to post every single day for 365 a day straight. And I remember last year, I was living with him. For the whole of last year, I was living with him. I was managing the whole channel, filming, editing, everything. And we had the realization that a lot of this raw, authentic style of content is the way forward. But, you know, we weren't posting on YouTube that much. He had other businesses going on. But now he has basically made a system where he can sit at his desk and talk, and you might like it, you might not like it, but what you can take from it is that the work rate is insane. I've always said that about Bouncer. Like, we beef all the time and stuff like that. That's just how relationships can be. Yeah, but his work rate, and yeah, I've learned so much from being with him and working with him and stuff like that. I mean, at the start of the year, he was posting once a day, about maybe once a day or twice a day, yeah, and slowly it went to 3 times a day, then 4 times a day, and now, bro, 5 and sometimes even 6 times a day he's posting on YouTube. And it's all about systems as well. Very, very important. If you've got the right system in place, you can basically do anything. I mean, when you have the right team and the right systems, he's just one guy, but he's able to sit at his desk, press record, start filming, and then when he's finished filming, before you know it, he's got clips being made on all social media platforms. He's got YouTube long form videos being posted, YouTube shorts, TikToks, Instagram reels, everything, everywhere. Yeah, that's what you call being ubiquitous. Little word of the day for you. One of my favorite words. Ubiquitous basically means to be everywhere, to be appearing everywhere. And if you're doing content, if you want to do whatever, if you want to be in the internet entertainment space, you want to aim to be ubiquitous, that everywhere you go people just can't get enough of you. And that can be achieved with Bouncer's aggressive marketing, he would say, where you are just in their face, whether they like it or not. You're posting so much, and it's a very important thing to remember. Yeah, oftentimes you can hear people say, oh, to become successful you have to not care what other people think, and we hear that, and I guess sometimes we think to ourselves, we can lie to ourselves saying that, yeah, I don't care what people think. I'll give myself as an example. I do YouTube videos and I've got a whole Asian family, and there's a lot of stigma, like, you should be doing this career and that career, you shouldn't be posting videos, but I've always said I don't care. But really and truly, over the years, as I've been doing other businesses on the side and kind of been neglecting my own channel for a little bit, my views have dipped. My personal views have dipped, like on my YouTube channel. And the other day I posted a video and it's probably got the worst views I've ever got. And I might post a video, and I might not post a video, actually, sorry. I might not post a video because I don't think it's good enough. And when it's not good enough, it might not get views. And I don't want it to, not have views because it will look bad. But do you see what I'm saying? It will look bad to other people. So I do care. Of course I care. I care what other people think. It stops me from posting. I don't want to post videos and they're getting barely any views. Like, I'm supposed to be, I'm supposed to be ZEEE, I'm supposed to be getting views. And if I'm posting with no views, then what does that mean? But Bouncer, at the start of the year, when he was posting on his channel, this is Big Bouncer, by the way. I'm just little ZEEE boy, but this is Big Bouncer, where people in the UK know who he is. And he was getting barely any views. I'm talking like a few hundred views on his YouTube channel. And, most people, myself included, I would be thinking like, bro, I can't be doing that, man. Like, it's just a bit embarrassing. But he did not care. Like, actually, he didn't care. Not like we're just saying it, he didn't care. No, he did not care. And now, just now, after about 11 months of consistency, 5 times a day, now recently his channel's booming. Like, I'm talking 100,000 views in a day. Now, it's insane. And I'm just here to talk about how work rate and consistency is mad important. And I remember last year as well, like, Bouncer, he got Sam Ham, big streamer in the UK, shout out Sam Ham every single time, and he got Sam Ham to come over and create his setup. And at the time, I think it costed about £15,000, something like that, to make a setup. And most people can think to themselves, like, what the hell, £15,000, that's a lot of money, it's a bit overkill. But it's an investment, and a lot of people aren't always ready to reinvest in themselves. I remember Bouncer talking about this recently as well. I think it was the stepbrothers, Tyrone, what's his name, Specs, and PK Humble, I think it was, and they stopped posting on their channel, their joint channel. And I think Specs basically said about no one was basically willing to invest in the channel or put the time and effort because they've realized it's a lot more harder than it seems. And it just goes to show that reinvesting in yourself and staying consistent when views are low is so important. Bouncer, he got Sam Ham to come over, he made the whole setup, and I remember Sam Ham teaching systems as to like how you can make content easily, and Bouncer learns these things. And again, someone like Bouncer, yeah, we all know this, the guy is dyslexic. From afar it might seem like he's a bit stupid, yeah, but I'll tell you firsthand, I lived with the guy. Trust me, this guy is super smart. And you've got to change your definition of what smart means. I went to grammar school, Yeah, that don't mean nothing. I'm telling you, it's all about. They say true intelligence comes from True intelligence is if you want. If you, bro, see, true intelligence can't even flip and speak English. True intelligence is if you get what you want out of this life. Yeah, that's what they say. And if you're like academically smart but you're unable to make money and you want money, you want something and you can't even get it. I mean, how smart are you? Obviously, it depends on different situations, but still, my point stands. So, anyways, I'm just kind of here to tell you that look, systems are mad important. Stop caring what other people think, and don't compare yourself or other people who are on different journeys. Okay, compare work rate only. And again, I'll leave this with you on this. I'll leave this last point with you. Even Bouncer, let's say you're doing YouTube and you want to get to that level of success where, you know, Bouncer's gone from like 10k to 80,000 subscribers. Today, he just hit 80,000. If you want to do that in a year, and or if you're comparing yourself to someone like Bouncer, like, oh, I wish I was like Bouncer, you know, making money, getting a lot of views and stuff like that. Just remember, everyone's journey is very different. If I said to you right now, you can be in Bouncer's position right now, but you got to do 11 years in jail and you got to go through everything that he went through. You might, you know, I don't think you'd want to be doing that. So everyone's journey is mad different. Just take the good from what everyone's doing, get inspired by the work rate, and yeah, keep going.